Great. I know Steve gave you a lot of good information. One of the things when I started doing my research for this, I contacted some of the engineers at GM. And this is what they had to say. How the hell did you get my number? And they hung up. But, this is the 2016 GMC Canyon. GMC is promoting themselves as a professional grade truck, and they are differentiating themselves from the Chevrolet. And they really did it well on the Canyon versus the Colorado. Some of the things that you'll see that are very signature for the GMC is the grille appears to be growing from itself. The chrome floats. The GMC is bracketed, projector headlights, LED signature lighting, and that's just starting from the bumper. The other thing is they have an SL, which is a very base model truck. It's basically a Canyon work truck. It's going to have vinyl mats, still a four-way driver's seat, backup camera standard, electric windows, but it's going to be a 4.2 infotainment center, AM, FM. You're not going to have OnStar or Sirius XM radio, but still a great truck. It's an extended cab, short or long wheelbase, two-wheel drive only. Comes standard with a 2.5, 200 horsepower, 191 foot-pound torque engine. It can be mated with a 6-speed automatic or a 6-speed manual.
131, John Ed, 131.
To get the manual transmission, you can get it in the SL and the Canyon base. Once you go to the V6, you get the 6-speed automatic, 305 horsepower, 265 in that area, about 270 foot-pounds of torque. You've got the SL as a base model, a Canyon base model, then the SLE, SLT. And this is a SLE all-terrain package, very well equipped, 3.6 liter V6, four-wheel drive, probably going faster than I need to, but one of the things that you do get with the all-terrain package is the Kevlar tires, which is going to give you about 30% more puncture resistance on the sidewall. So off-roading, you'll be not tearing up your tires so much. I mean, if you can't break it, it can be broke. We've all figured that out. But slowing down a little bit, going back from the front, what's under the hood affects everything that you can do on the back bumper. And the reason I'm going to jump that way, with the 3.6 base without the towing package, you have a 3,500 pound towing capacity. You get the heavy towing package, it goes from 35 to 7,000 pounds. It's going to have your integrated brake control. It's going to have your StabiliTrak with trailer sway control. So if you have trailer brakes, you plug it in, the truck recognizes the trailer's there. Nobody wants that death wobble because of misloaded trailers. This truck is going to do everything it can to help you maintain control of the truck. But now that we got that out of the way, the SLE and SLT has shutters behind the grille. When you're not needing maximum cooling, those shutters close and push the air around the truck, increasing the fuel mileage. Many things on this truck are designed to make it efficient. V6 is 24 miles per gallon in the four-wheel drive configuration, 27 miles per gallon. You got to count it because it's about 2 miles difference. About 26 miles per gallon in the two-wheel drive crew cab configuration. The cab configuration, this one's a crew cab. They do have an extended cab, 2 bed lengths, basically a short and a long. In the all-terrain, on the interior, you're going to have your jet black seating with the red stitching. This one has a carbon fiber style finish on the leather on the outside, covering the seats. You do get a leather wrapped steering wheel. It is tilt and telescopic. Nice thing about just about any of the SL all the way up to the SLT, you're going to have Duralife brake rotors, anti-lock brakes, StabiliTrak, chrome rear bumper with integrated step. The diesel engine is coming available. It's a powerhouse, but 31 miles to the gallon EPA rated, And one of the things, because of the Volkswagen fiasco that happened, EPA actually took a Canyon and a Colorado long-term hands-on, and it's rated at 31 miles per gallon. It's not algorithm, it's not math. It's actual on-hand. This is what they got. 31 miles to the gallon on the highway. With the diesel option in the SLE, SLT, with the heavy towing, which comes standard with that package, your bumper towing goes to 7,700 pounds in a two-wheel drive, 7,600 pounds in a four-wheel drive. One of the interesting things about the four-wheel drive, it has an auto position, and it's auto track. It monitors your traction control and stuff. You put it in auto, it's gonna go into four-wheel drive, and then when you don't need it, it's back in two-wheel drive. So if you don't wanna be in four-wheel drive all of the time, you have that auto track function. It's gonna help maintain stability. If you're not a person who likes to be switching a lot of bump buttons and stuff, you put it in the auto, and it's gonna take care of it for you based on traction control, and no worries. One of the nice things about this, it does have the 4-low, because it is a 2-speed transfer case. If you rotate that knob just a little bit past 4-low with transmission in neutral, in about 5 seconds that N is going to illuminate. You'll slowly bring the knob back to 4-low, and that puts the transfer case into neutral. This truck can be flat-toed, so if you want to haul it dinghy behind your motorhome, you have that capability. To bring it back into 4-wheel drive, you just put it back to 4-high, and the transfer case goes back in. Electric windows is standard across the board. As I said, rear backup camera. Starting price on the SL is about $21. The SE, or the Canyon, is about a $4,000 jump, and it's about 4,000 increment. So from the SL to the Canyon, you're gonna be at about 24, 25, then 29, and then 34. And you can, of course, option it up well over 40, well north of 40. And that's with the diesel, all of the boxes checked. The SLE and the SLT comes with the easy lift and lower tailgate. One of the things, if you haven't seen it, this one has the spray-in bed liner, which is optional. One of the things that Chevrolet doesn't offer on the factory bed liner is they're going to brand it. It says GMC in the bed liner, just like the Denali when you get the bed liner on a Denali. They haven't come out with the Denali level for the Canyon just yet. Functionality of the bed, with the long wheelbase, it is the largest cargo area in cubic feet in the segment of the intermediate truck market. Flexibility, you have 4 standard fixed tie downs. You have 13 optional tie down positions. You've got, this one happens to have 8 of the optional tie downs put in. Each one of these is rated at 250 pounds. So with 4 of them, you do the math. That's quite a bit. That's probably more than what the truck's actually rated to haul. So your load's going to be very secure. Let's see. Oh, SLE package, convenience package is going to give you a remote start, dual zone air conditioning. You also have on the SLT, you have optional crash mitigation. So it's going to alert you in case of vehicles you're coming up on them a little fast, lane departure. Off-road package gives you the nice loop bars. Skid plates, this all-terrain includes the Z71 skid plates. 4-wheel drive is standard with the G80 locking differential. Nice thing about that, it gives you a 3-wheel drive instead of a 2-wheel drive, even though you're in the 4-wheel. You can get the G80 on a 2-wheel drive with the Z71 package. People go 2-wheel drive off-road, what are you crazy? That G80 is going to give you so much more flexibility off-road, because even if one back tire is completely off the ground, if you've got one that has traction, you're going to get moving. It's going to enhance the abilities of 4-wheel drive and definitely enhance your ability of off-road driving or in climate weather driving, trying to get out of your driveway. And the nice thing about that, you don't have to push a button. It'll work above 5 miles an hour, and it's going to engage and disengage only under 20 miles per hour. Once you're over 20 miles an hour, it's not going to engage and throw you out of control going up a mountain just because it hit a small patch of ice. So, great truck. I know one of the things, the design, the fuel door seems oversized, but they actually did their homework because they knew they were going to be putting a diesel engine in. The diesel is rated at 181 horsepower at 4,000 RPM. But 390 or 68 foot-pounds of torque at 2,000 RPM. The reason the fuel door is large, right here is where your DEF is going to be. It's no longer under the hood like it is on the Sierra and the Silverado. Very convenient, but before you add your DEF, make sure you put your fuel cap back on so you don't accidentally dump the DEF into the fuel tank. Because those engineers that wouldn't take my call would laugh at you. Not a good thing to put water, or it's actually urea. It's not urine for those guys that think that it's urea, which is ammonia and water. And the truck will know if you tried to mix your own stuff up. It'll catalog it. Other than that, great capable truck, great off-road, and from everything I read, this truck is the size of a full-size truck was 10 to 15 years ago. That's how large our trucks have gotten. Still a little narrower, but wheelbase and accommodation for passengers is what we had 10 to 15 years ago. Any questions?
Good job.